2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And take it right on the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now, this defense for the Lions, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Goff now looks to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. He'll get it inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. 26. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have... And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21, Lions nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 21-0 our score after 1. Second and 11. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And now here is another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
On first down, Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And, Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Tracy Walker on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. And the Packer first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken a 6-touchdown lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again, gone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DJ Chark from 3 yards out. And the Lions are able to at least get 1 score back. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hey, pick 26. Hey, pick 26.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception in the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Taking at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Who the fuck is you, nigga? You beat him 42-7? Hold on. You on YouTube?
Get their next drive underway.
Hold on, I gotta turn my computer on my phone a bit.
Give it 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 9 on the carry.
Let's go. Lions versus the Green Bay.
At their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Yo, Murph. Stop fucking biting me.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers with a give, and the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
I've been talking to you all this fucking time. I ain't even know my shit was on you.
Surface tackles because none of it is working. They are really locked in offense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a fucking shame, yeah. Straight pooping on this boy. And he talking shit. I wonder what the fuck he gonna do at the end of the 4th quarter, yeah. Is he gonna quit?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. How the fuck is the screen here? Watch it.
There we go. There we go.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here in the next play. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a
Yeah.
There you go. I heard.
Oh, I turned it off.
Off the screen. That's what he said.
nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh. That's weird. Oh, because I don't got it fast forward. I don't have it.
He's sick. He's super sick after that, man.
Take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Nah, that shit definitely still on there.
The voice?
Yeah.
Yep.
You heard?
He said, bro, not even good. Definitely
Who
not
said that?
good, but you not good neither, nigga. What the fuck?
That's what the dude told people.
Yeah, that's what he just said in the chat. He said, bro, not even good. That's
My
very, very
nigga,
true,
it's
but she
49-7,
looking
my
bad
nigga.
too, my guy.
Nah, bro, he looking horrible.
Yeah, he is. They won't let me switch my D. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Look at this shit, man.
Oh my god. I know they ain't get the ball back. Oh my god. Yeah, this. This fat ass nigga. Look at this. Look at this. He died.
And a crazy situation we just saw there. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quay Walker make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So another sack for the first-round pick on the season. You know, he's shown here, Charles, in the first few months of his career that pass rushing, it might be a specialty of his.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I graded him that way prior to the season. That's not necessarily what they drafted him for. Let's face it, they're going to take it, and I think they'll expand upon these talents that they found and keep sending it out to the quarterback.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom to assist with shooting a movie poster for a trailer. Feature film in January, February. If you're in the Atlanta area, please send me a link to your work.
I'm glad I do got this little ass computer. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Someone who has a white background. Okay? Slow it down or I'll send you to the spam folder. No problem sending people to the spam folder. 813 Boss on the check-in. Thank you for your donation. He says, what up, big nigga? Any thoughts on King Von managers deleting his IG after after being exposed for turning over info to the feds on Von, Dirk, and I'm not to speak. Can you send me an email, please? Information on the screen. Thank you, 813 Boss. Hey, Miss G says, hey, Star, when it comes to raising kids, it used to be parents versus the neighborhood, and now it's parents versus the world because of social media. I agree with you, and I'm not even a parent like that. I feel for parents of today. Maybe you've heard me say that before, Miss G. I think they have a very hard job because, you know, you're trying to instill certain morals, ethics, and values into your kids. They can go right to the goddamn phone and they can do that little bullshit. Yeah, I'm just gonna be transparent, you know. Start telling the family business, and then you got some little fucking loser clowning your parents. Then other kids are commenting, and then that can then sway the mind of the child, if you ask me. Especially when they're at that very impressionable age, you know. I agree with you. Thank you for your donation. Earl from Newark, you got your donation. Blade, okay, I got you. We'll go back to the phone lines here. Area code 704. Good evening. Sunday, 704. You there? 1-2.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are you?
I'm doing. So I wanted to comment on that topic. Did she cheat on you while you were in prison?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That right there is a very interesting topic to me.
I think so.
Only because I sometimes tend to joke with some of my coworkers and friends or associates just about that topic, only just to make light of it. I'm not sure that people want to go through that I've never met. But, that's funny.
Sir, what are you doing? It sounds noisy. You're breathing kind of sporadic. Are you walking? What are you doing? Can you?
Yeah, I'm walking. I'm trying to find, there's like music playing in the background.
Okay. So now, are you approaching this from the perspective that you smashed somebody's girl when somebody else was in prison?
No.
Or did it happen to you?
No. I just sometimes I like to.
Not me.
Nobody.
56 and 7. You ain't that good. What the fuck was he expecting?
Bro, he still talking shit. Like, yo, bro was fuck with Aaron Rodgers is gone. So why you call me out while he hears him? Nigga?
I always tell
You said he's still talking shit.
If you go home one day and you jiggling the keys to get in the door, by the time you get to the hallway and you enter the door, you see your girl poked up, got her ass poked up, boy just drilling.
Sir, how old are you, respectfully? Sir, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, you're very young, respectfully. Let me tell you how it goes down. She's not going to smash anybody in her place or your place. She's going to get smashed by a coworker at a cheap, not hotel, motel. That's how it goes down.
Right.
And you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know about it. You're gonna check through her phone when she's in the bathroom taking a shower or a bath. You're gonna try and go on her page and see who's following her. Yada yada. You won't know. But most of the times, it's a nigga on the job who's got time to listen to her gripes about you. That's how it goes down. Now, you're saying you don't think it ever happened to you? Happens to the best of them, sir. Best of them.
Hey, I'm pretty sure. But see, I don't attach myself to females that I deal with that emotionally. I don't get that too emotionally attached. So if they do cheat, I'm out and about. I might be cheating at the same time. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just don't concern me. Like, if a female cheats, like, she can't sit there. I never got too attached to be like, oh my God, why would you do that? Why would you kill me? No, hell no. That's not happening. But,
are you a gunslinger, sir? Are you a gunslinger?
What?
A gunslinger.
Am I a gunslinger?
A guy who smashes a lot of bitches. It's
like
all
that
fun and good. And you haven't met the right one yet.
Why would you pick that?
You haven't got up in that fire, Coochie.
Well,
keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it real. No, I'm not a gunslinger. I don't go around slaying bitches all the time. It's not me. I mean, I fuck with comes by and I feel like she's attractive and she's, worth me doing it to. Yeah, I'm working out here, Jay. I'll be right in.
I'm gonna try to jump this shit if he go outside.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I got 49. Excuse me. Yeah, I got 49, Jay. All right. Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
So hang on. I hear you have to go. Have you had?
No, I don't have to go.
Okay. Have you had the fire pussy?
What?
The fire pussy that just slows you down and you say, whoa. Have you had the fire pussy in your life yet?
You know what? A lot of older women has been like coming on to me lately, and I don't know whether if I'm tripping or if I'm taking it the wrong way. But just like, you know, my coworker, she comes up to me. She knows that I'm out here doing whatever, but she knows she wants to give it to
Sir,
me.
the question is, have you had the fire pussy yet? The fire pussy stops you dead in your tracks. You start thinking different. You start texting a little more than usual. You're checking on her whereabouts. Unless you're a switch hitter, respectfully. Do you lick a hole and suck a hole? Respectfully.
No, sir.
So you haven't had the fire pussy yet.
No, I don't believe I have.
It's okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I haven't came across.
You, sir, not even 30 yet. You're gonna get some fire pussy. It's gonna fuck you up.
Okay, I do.
Usually a guy gets the fire pussy before he reaches 25. And that sets him on a certain path in life. You haven't gotten it yet, so it's really going to do a job on you. And it's going to break you. It's going to break you. And then she'll probably slide off, and then it'll fuck you up, and then you might turn into a beater. Be careful. You put your hands on girls, keep it real.
No. No.
No? Which one is it? Have you ever chin checked a bitch? Let's talk that real shit. Have you ever chin checked?
I've had hands being put on me. I'm the caller that you and Florida Boy Jay was talking about. You gave the mom was trying to give you away to the girl away to you. You fumbled the ball. You fumbled bad. Yeah, that's me.
So have you ever chin checked a bitch defending yourself?
No. And see, that's what fucked me up, because now I'm at work and I'm gonna come clean. I don't mess with girls who got relationships or anything, but I've been trying to get my mojo back. You know, and she came on to me. And I don't really do that. I don't mess with girls who got relationships now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 27. Live life. Okay, she come on to me. So once I got a little carried away, because she would text me late night. You know, she clocked me. I didn't tell her what my schedule was. She clocked me. So when she does text, you know, I'm usually either, you know, asleep or, you know, just switching, you know, on stream.
All right, here's the final question, sir. This will determine where you're headed in life. Have you ever had a female swallow the babies?
No.
Young man, hear me clear. I say this with all due respect. When that happens to you, it's going to break you, because, you see, you're very giddy. I say that respectfully. You're not even 30 yet. When it happens, it's going to fuck you up. And be careful that you don't turn into a beater when she does cheat on you. And she's going to cheat on you because you're giddy. She's going to say, oh,
You kicked off your study session with a lo-fi playlist, but now you really need to focus. Turn your phone screen off, but keep your music on. Try YouTube Premium on us.
And she does cheat on you. And she's going to cheat on you because you're giddy. She's going to say, oh, he's giddy. I'm going to catch his ass slipping.
Yeah.
Don't turn into a beater, all right?
You got it.
Have a good night, man. Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, huh?
Keep looking. Bitch ass nigga wanna talk shit.
Bagpipes and B flat, and then gargling the babies, jerking your joystick. Ease your mind, then you start calling it. Where were you?
By 60 points in a football game, nigga.
In your DMs.
You can't talk shit at all, nigga.
2 o'clock in the morning, you're outside the window looking. Looking to see if the light goes on. Oh my goodness. Is it Tone Polo got your donation? I'm a single dad and my son is doing good in school. They called me in for him talking. The vice principal looked at the teacher like, what the fuck? Okay, do you want to call this? I'm not, not even trying to act like I know what that's about. Salute to you for being a singing dad, huh? Did you, get custody from the mother, or did she pass away? How'd you become a single dad, sir? Sergio got your donation. Dad energy gives structure, emotional control. Very well said, sir. Sergio says, Dad energy gives structure and emotional control. Folks, we're talking about a feel-good story tonight. It's in my community section. If you haven't seen the video, fathers, Shreveport, Louisiana, got together. They're doing shifts to monitor the kids that were all in at that goddamn high school. Daryl got your donation. These little nigglets will be swayed. Their minds will be swayed at 35. Roderick, that boy on that powder. All sporadic and shit. Nah, he was at work. He was a young guy, and I appreciate.
I'm still trying to figure out that freestyle passing, bro. I ain't even tripping. Love for that. That was on me. I wanted to test it. It was big player pick.
Serious jolt of a relationship, I think it's better to experience something like that when you're younger, because then as you get older, you can pace yourself. You get a little too old, and some shit happens. You can put your hands on a female, or even do some shit like Brian Laundrie. Max Power got your donation. New York basketball. New York basketball, great. Felipe Lopez was smashing your girl for the beef and broccoli Tims. Shaking my head. Bobby Brown and Curtis Blow gave him the game. She wasn't even my girl to get with, for that little time we were hanging out. Nice female, let me say that, but that thing weirded me the fuck out. Like Tims. Of course, dude. Okay, 813 boss. I read that one. 424. Sunday evening. Talking about dads on duty in Shreveport, Louisiana. Are you there? 424.
Yeah, that would be that. Oh boy, when I was out of line. I just heard him something crazy. I'm like, damn, is he okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, he sound a little shook up.
Well, I mean, I like his energy. He's a young guy.
No. He hasn't been like, you know what it is to go through it. Like, I'm 35, and you're a little older than me, right? So, the feeling of going through what you need to go through at a certain point in your life. I went through it early. Unfortunately, I don't even know where I lost. You know what I'm saying? So I was 25, bullshit. I don't know. I lost my virginity very early on. Why I lost it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. And you know how he was kind of getting, it's like,
so you're on some type of headset. I want to hear what you're saying. You sent a donation.
He said, you stopping my receivers from running every time because you know they not calling that shit.
Can you hear me now?
He said, that shit gay as fuck. Play me regular teams. I scrub you.
No,